Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Quant Dose. In this series, we are going to do 100 excellent quant questions for students preparing for CAT exam, and every day we will be taking an excellent question from the individual topics of quantitative aptitude on the level of difficulty of CAT exam, and one single questions will be having a multiple concepts, very unique, an excellent set of questions for CAT exam will be discussed in this whole series. So the set today, in the first question, I'm going to take a question of number of factors. This is very important and advanced questions, right? तो इस क्वेश्चन को करने के लिए आपको नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स के अगर सिर्फ फॉर्मूला आता है तो काम नहीं चलेगा. You need to have a knowledge of multiple concept to understand to solve this particular question, guys. Let's have a discussion on this. Question 1 says n is an integer, and with this particular question, right, your complete number of factors topic of number system will get revised. Let's read the question, guys. N is an integer and product of all its factors is equal to n square. The sum of all the factors of n, excluding the number n, is equal to 43. How many values of n are possible? बहुत ही amazing question है बच्चों. Now, before I start with the question, I'll explain the basic of number of factors because that's the whole purpose of the series. कि आपके इन क्वेश्चंस के साथ काफी सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स कवर होने चाहिए, बेसिक्स कवर होने चाहिए. See that in number of factors topic of number system, if any number in a factorization form is written as p1 power a multiplied by p2 power b multiplied by p3 power c, then the number of factors of this number will be equal to a plus 1 multiplied by b plus 1 multiplied by c plus 1. Now, many students cram these formulas without understanding the reason behind it, right? See, this is a formula of finding the number of factors, but more beautiful concept in this particular concept is the understanding of this formulas, how this formula is derived, because that's where you will be learning the actual concept rather than simply cramming the formula. So what is that concept, guys? Let's have a look at it. See that the number n is p1 power a multiplied by p2 power b multiplied by p3 power c. Now, when I want to find out the factors of this number, I know that any power of p1 from 0 to a will be the factor of this number. Why 0 to a? Because I have p1 power a in the numerator. So if I take any power of p1 which lies from 0 to a, will definitely divide the number. Why? Because 2 power 5 is divisible by 2 power 3. It is also divisible by 2 power 4. It is also divisible by 2 power 5. It is also divisible by 2 power 2, 2 power 1, 2 power 0. But is it divisible by 2 power 6? No. It is divisible by all of these numbers, but not with this number. Why? Because the power of 2 here in the denominator is more than the power of 2 in the numerator. So any power of 2 from 0 to 5 will be the factor of this number. Similarly here, any power of p1 from 0 to a will be the factor of this number. And any power of p2 from 0 to b will be the factor of this number. Also, any power of p3 from 0 to c will be the factor of this number. Now, p1 power from 0 to a means total a plus 1 powers. And here we have 0 to b, that means b plus 1 power. And here 0 to c, we have c plus 1 power. So, a plus 1 power of p1, b plus 1 power of p2, c plus 1 power of p3 will give you how many combination of number of factors? A plus 1 into b plus 1 into c plus 1. That's the derivation of number of factors. This is the first concept you should be aware of. I'm sure you people know this concept. Now, next, read this question. Now, it says that n is an integer. Let's assume that n as an integer is p1 power a multiplied by p2 power p. It can be even p3 power c. That will depend how many prime factors we have for the number n. Now, all the product of all its factor is equal to n square, and the sum of all the factor of n excluding the number n is equal to 43. Now, how do you find out what exactly is the meaning of the word that n has total factor, the product of n factors, or product of factors of n is equal to n square? Now, this power is very important. If I take any number, let me take an example of n equal to 12. Now, 12 factorization is 2 power 2 into 3 power 1. Number of factors of n is 2 plus 1 into 1 plus 2. The number of factors are 1 plus 1, that is 2 plus 1, 3, 3 into 2, 6. So there are total 6 factors of 12. What are these 6 factors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Now if I do the product of all these numbers, you see that Smallest and the largest factor of n give you a multiplication of 12. Second and second last factor is also giving you the product as 12. And the third highest, third lowest and third highest also give you the product as 12, which gives you the total product as 12 cube. You see that? If a number has 6 factors and if I do the product of all the factors, I'll be finally getting a number 12 raised to power half of the number, which is equal to number of factors, right? Half of the number of factors of the number. So यहाँ पे पावर में 3 क्यों आया? बिकॉज टोटल 6 फैक्टर्स में आप दो दो की पेयरिंग कर रहे हो. सो 6 फैक्टर्स हैं, 2 2 का पेयरिंग करूंगा तो टोटल 3 पेयर्स बनेंगे, इसलिए पावर में 3 आया. और बेस में 12 आया क्यों? क्योंकि हम 12 के फैक्टर्स के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. सबसे छोटा और सबसे बड़ा फैक्टर मिलके प्रोडक्ट में आपको 12 देता है. सिमिलरली गाइज, अगर n के सारे फैक्टर्स को मल्टीप्लाई करने पे n स्क्वायर आ रहा है, दैट इज ओनली पॉसिबल जब उस नंबर के नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स जो होंगे वो 4 होंगे. बिकॉज 4 फैक्टर्स होंगे तो सबसे छोटा सबसे बड़ा सेकंड हाईएस्ट और सेकंड लोवेस्ट और सेकंड हाईएस्ट मिलके दोनों n बनाएंगे, राइट? और ऐसे 4 अगर फैक्टर्स होंगे तो टोटल 2 पेयर्स बनेंगे, तभी इसके फैक्टर्स का प्रोडक्ट n स्क्वायर आएगा. तो यहाँ पे ये पावर का मीनिंग है कि इस नंबर के 4 फैक्टर्स होने चाहिए. अब ये कॉन्सेप्ट आपको तब आएगा जब आपने बहुत ही डेप्थ में जाके नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर का कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़ा होगा कि पावर 2 का मीनिंग है दैट नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स ऑफ n स्क्वायर will be equal, number of factors of n will be equal to 4, तभी n square आ सकता है, right? So now we get to know that कि n as a number p1 power a multiplied by p2 power b has total 4 factors. That means a plus 1 multiplied by b plus 1 जो आना चाहिए वो 4 आना चाहिए. Now how can, now here you'll be using the basic concepts of product. How can you have the product of 2 or 3 numbers as equal to 4? One is either it will be 4 into 1 or it will be 2 into 2. If it is 4 into 1, a plus 1 is 4, so a will be 3. B plus 1 is 1, so b will be 0. Here 2 into 2 means a is 2, a is 1 as well as b plus 1 is 2, so b is also 1. That means the number n would either be equal to p1 power 1 multiplied by p2 power 1, or the number n will be equal to p1 power 3, where p1 is a prime factor of the number, right? Now use the next information that the sum of the factors excluding the number n is equal to 40, right? If I say this, the number n is equal to p1 power 1 into p2 power 1. So the number of factors of this number n will be, what are the number of factors will be 4? Number of factors will be 4. What are those 4 factors? It would be 1, p1, p2 and p1 multiplied by p2 in this particular case. Now if I use this information, now p1 into p2 will be equal to number n itself. The summation of all the factors excluding the number is equal to 43. So 1 plus p1 plus p2 will be 43. Why p1 not into p2 is not considered here? Because p1 p2 तो खुद number हो गया ना. So that means p1 plus p2 का जो value होना चाहिए वो 42 होना चाहिए. अब यहाँ prime numbers की knowledge होनी चाहिए. दो prime number का summation 42 कैसे बन सकता है? We have to write down all the combination. 339 नहीं बनेगा because 39 is not a prime number. 5 and 37 बन जाएगा. 735 भी नहीं बनेगा. 11 and 31. Yes, 11 plus 31 दोनों prime numbers हैं. This will work. 13 plus 29 will also work because दोनों prime number हैं. Right? 17 plus 25 will not work. 19 plus 23 दोनों prime number हैं. उसके बाद 23 plus 19 numbers repeat होने शुरू हो जाएंगे. तो that means यहाँ पे 4 ऐसे pairs बनेंगे. तो इसका मीनिंग ये है कि अगर कोई नंबर n आपने बनाया विच इज 5 की पावर 1 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 37 की पावर 1, तो इसके 4 फैक्टर्स होंगे और नंबर को एक्सक्लूड अगर मैं कर दूं तो इनके फैक्टर्स का समीशन 43 आएगा. देखो अब ये नंबर के फैक्टर्स कौन से हैं? 1, 5, 37, राइट? तो नंबर का एक्सक्लूड करने के बाद जो फैक्टर्स का समीशन बन रहा है दैट इज इक्वल टू 40, राइट? सिमिलरली इफ n इज p1 का पावर 3, तो इस केस में जो फैक्टर्स बनेंगे 1, p1, p1 का पावर 2 एंड p1 का पावर 3. तो नंबर को एक्सक्लूड करके फैक्टर्स का जो समीशन बनना चाहिए दैट शुड बी इक्वल टू 43. नाउ p1 प्लस p1 का स्क्वायर शुड बी इक्वल टू 42. That means P1 into P1 plus 1 should be equal to 42. Right? Prime number और प्राइम नंबर में 1 ऐड करके जो नंबर बनना चाहिए 42 आना चाहिए. ओके, क्या कोई कॉम्बिनेशन है? ओके, नाउ लेट्स सी दैट. दो ऐसे प्राइम नंबर चाहिए जिसमें 1 का डिफरेंस और प्रोडक्ट 42 आना चाहिए. 42 के जो फैक्टर्स हैं, 42, if you look at 42, 42 is 2 into 3 into 7. तो 42 के दो ऐसे फैक्टर जिसमें 1 का डिफरेंस है वो 6 और 7 ही बनते हैं, लेकिन 6 प्राइम नंबर नहीं है. तो ऐसा कोई कॉम्बिनेशन बन ही नहीं सकता है जिसमें P1 into P1 plus 1 42 आए. सो इस केस में अपने को कोई भी नंबर नहीं मिलेगा. राइट? यू विल नॉट बी गेटिंग एनी नंबर हियर. राइट? So how many n are possible for which n number of factors are 4 और नंबर को एक्सक्लूड करने पे जो समीशन ऑफ फैक्टर बनना चाहिए 43 होना चाहिए. ऐसे 4 फैक्टर्स बनेंगे. सो आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन विल बी 4. राइट? आई होप दिस क्वेश्चंस सिंगल हैंडेडली would have helped you in understanding the whole concept of number of factors और इससे आपका प्रॉपर रिवीजन हो गया होगा बच्चों. राइट? सो सिमिलर टू दिस हर दिन हम हर टॉपिक में से क्वेश्चंस करेंगे ऐसे इंपॉर्टेंट वन. Guys, there is going to be all India mock test on every Sunday on Unacademy. Next AIMT is going to happen on 20th of November. Next AIMT का paper 20th November को होने वाला है, right? On Unacademy, you guys can join that. And last mile to catch, there's a 6 hours marathon session from 14th to 20th November will be taken on this channel, right? Unacademy Catalyst के ऊपर ये बच्चों 6 hours का 14 से 20 नवंबर का मैराथन होगा. अनअकैडमी कैटलिस्ट पे ये होने वाला है बच्चों 3 PM to 9 PM कॉन्टिन्यूसली. राइट? 7 days के लिए 42 hours का फ्री सेशंस होने वाला है जिसमें आप सारे अपने कॉन्सेप्ट्स को रिवाइज कर सकते हो. कवरेज ऑफ ऑल इंपॉर्टेंट कैट कॉन्सेप्ट्स इन 7 days, लाइव प्रैक्टिस ऑफ गुड क्वालिटी क्वेश्चंस, and you guys can boost your preparation just before the exam under the guidance of top educators. Right? Now, next we have every batch that you're joining on Unacademy. You guys will be getting structured courses and unlimited access to all the live and recorded classes. 25,000 plus practice questions, in-class doubt solving, performance evaluation through 100 plus mock tests, and mentorship from CAT experts and IIM graduates, right? So this is for all the batches that are happening on Unacademy. And any course you join, either you go for plus or iconic subscription, these are the benefits you will be getting. Right? Digital notes, interactive live sessions, unlimited access, structured courses and PDF files, right? And in Iconic, you'll be getting one-to-one live mentorship also. Plus, you guys can use my code sameer.yt to enroll yourself for any subscription, whether for Plus or Iconic. If you go for Plus subscription or for Iconic subscription, the benefit of using this code is that you'll be getting maximum discount. Plus, I will personally be mentoring you for your CAT exam. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you in the next part. Thanks a lot.